my name is Kingville, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I've never played this game before in my entire life. I've never seen anyone play it. I've heard a few things from my friends. However, I do not think it'll mess with my personal new experience. Well, welcome to my first Let's Play. I have no idea what to expect from this, and I'm hoping to get some, good times out of this. But I doubt it. It says it's not meant for kids or anyone with, I'm guessing a faint heart. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please... Okay, so if you have a problem with depression or anxiety, that means click away from the video. Anyways, moving on. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Let me get close and personal to my mic. I'm 21 years old and I agree to this. Ah, man, we got some peaceful music. The game is not suitable for children or those that are easily disturbed. Yeah! Yeah! Come on, everybody! Dance to the music! Man, this is good shit. Anyways, this is officially welcome to the Doki Doki Literature Club. So let's go ahead and new game. Please enter your name. Vel. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw near herself. Well, that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. Alright. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Vel. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Vel, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining it. Oh, my bad, this is Vel. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh boy. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Woo! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because you a simp, bro. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Hello! Fuck, I can't remember her voice. Hello? Sayori? Oh, Sayori? Sayori must... fuck. Okay, I keep getting the voices confused, so I'll try my best not to from here on. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah! There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, Doki Doki, got it. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Isn't that how it always goes and then ends up being a hassle? Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I would have sold my soul for way more. I dejectedly follow Sayori Across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I am sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name and I'm having a hard time speaking. I don't really read this much, so... Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Ah, fucking hell. That's fine, I'll get it next time. I glance around the room. Let me bring in the mic for this one. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Or, what up? Val, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of... Oh, it's Val talking now. It's full of incredibly cute girls! What a Sam. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Yuri? As in Yuri and I? Don't say it. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, fuck, Val. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Fuck, I keep going in and out with the voices. That's right. It's great to see you again, Val. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, a psychopath. No, I'm just kidding. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Val. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Meow. The whiskers are are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the cat ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Okay. I'm sorry, I keep confusing their voices. It's so hard. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around and my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Isn't she like a tsundere from that look? Or the way she acted right then? Tsundere Natsuki. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set of tea in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Actually, it does. I drink herbal tea while I'm reading my manga. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Oh, this is Belle. While tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. You jealous, Monica? So, what made you consider the literature club? Fuck! I can't remember their voices, so it's so hard to do this. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. All look pretty hot. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Sorori, I don't know. The way Vel describes her, I assume she probably just jumped up at it. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, I wasn't big on literature in school either. So Vel, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not so much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. That's actually a really good title. Or a really good, category to read from. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly fascinated about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Is that a hint of something? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Isn't that what all girls do when they talk to us? Just have a conversation with a rock, because I can't relate to anyone. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes you think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Sigh. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. I have no idea how to say that. I hope I said that right. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Friendship and magic! Isn't that right, though? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Belle. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Very defenseless. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Belle, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hey, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Hell no! I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Val, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Haha, the tags of the game don't suggest that, but okay. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good that might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Captive cage, family, nature, sunny, wonderful, blanket, mouse, happiness, vertigo. Family? Grief? Kawaii. Oh, who doesn't like a good swimsuit in a story? Music, shopping, anxiety, melody, ribbon, infinite, together, hopeless, promise, passion. Music? Variance, comfort, hair, massacre, tenacious, fickle, parfait. Broken, horror, excitement, charm, bouncy, jump, playground, desire, anime! Skipping, extreme, suicide, Doki Doki, climax. Aura, essence, games, play. Games. Empty, vacation, silly, pain, universe, daydream, meager, question, anger, and cute. Heartbeat, chocolate, uncontrollable, unrestrained, I feel get raindrops, eternity, fantasy, lust, and sadness. Sadness. Disowned, sensation, disaster, fun, wrath, heaven set. Infallible, depression. We're gonna put depression in there. Secret of color, lazy. Marriage, love, misfortune, hurt, songs. Love, sure. Vivid, pleasure, feather, faster, philosophy, incapable, sticky, contamination. Childhood and like childhood. Okay, we're almost there. Pure, unending, peaceful, rose, bed, embrace, inferno, starscape, amazing. I like it. Imagination, jumpy, incongruent. Fireworks, death, frightening, puppy, holiday, giggle, portrait. Ocean, boop, Romance, Destiny, Papa, Twirl, Landscape, Sugar, Intellectual, and Hop. Papa. Now I'll go with Boop. Judgment, Crimson Scars, Breathe, Agonizing Whisper, Pink, Extraordinary, Despise, Fear. Fear. Spinning, Lipstick, Dream, Unstable, Bunny, Valentine, Marshmallow, Shiny, Journey, Candy. Candy! Fireflies, Memories, Headphones, Time, Measure, Misery, After Image, Explode, Poop, Nightgown. Headphones. Woo! I don't know. Alright, before we go any further into this, I'm gonna leave the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want another episode, if you want another part, let me know by liking this video and commenting below. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.